Hey Baker, what's the mindset? How do you guys get things rolling again?
Same preparation, clear, one-track mind, focus during the week to do our job and do it well.
What should we expect from Kareem? I mean, is this going to be baby steps, do you think, or an immediate impact?
We're hoping for immediate impact. I mean, everybody here knows, the type of player he is. That's why he's here. He obviously hadn't played in a long time, but he's studied the game plans from what I understand of the past weeks, and then he's getting out there at practice. Looked great today, so looking forward to see what happens.
Baker, last week you talked about the frustration, your experience, and the need for a sense of urgency, but how do you deal with it when this frustration continues to build with one more loss?
Stay the course. I think no matter what's going on, I think we've made strides in certain areas that we needed to. But now we just have to make the plays when they're there. We have to execute when it's in the red zone. We have to do those obvious things that we lost because of. But to continue to stay the course and improve each week. And we know that right now, 8 games left in the season. Just have a single week focus coming into it and do our job.
When you're playing as freely as you did last year,
Do what one more
are
time?
you playing as freely as you did last year? I mean, I know you've had some turnovers that you don't want to have and things like that. Has it made you any more cautious, or are you still playing the way you always played?
No, I think I'm still playing the way I need to. Mentally, having the eyes in the right spots. Now I just think, the details of certain routes and me being on time with it. The execution has been the thing that, has gotten us beat. I think, the past 3 weeks I've steadily improved where my eyes need to be. And I think Freddie and my coach would, attest to that. So just 1 week at a time, continuing to take care of the ball and get the ball in our playmakers' hands.
When you went back and looked at 4th and 4, what was the learning experience for you?
It's 4th down. I mean, obviously not going down with the ball, just situational awareness. But got to have, the right routes. Got to have, exactly what we need to, because it's critical in those situations that we got to be where we're supposed to be.
Freddie said that, like a cornerback, you have a quarterback has to have a short memory. Mm-hmm. But you've had so much success up until now. How difficult is that for you to have that short memory?
It's not difficult. That's the way I've always been. No matter what's going on, if you have success, you have to put that behind you and keep moving forward. When there's time still on the clock, it doesn't matter. You have to do your job no matter what's happened before that. And so for me, just continuing to take the next step forward, get the ball in our guys' hands, take care of it, and put us in the best position to win.
As a player that you've had success everywhere you've gone, every level you've played the game. I think this is probably the toughest stretch you've had in your football career.
Mm-hmm.
How are you learning to deal with that and also to try and overcome the difficulties?
Stay the course. Whether it's football or life, it's not what's going on, what adversity is really hitting you. It's what you do with that. So like I said, stay the course, continue to try and improve each week, and put us in the best position to win is all I can do. I can't press too much, try and win it all in one play. I have to continue to do my job and improve each week so that we'll have a different outcome.
Everyone's dissecting this.
Look at the way your entire off-season, preseason, up until now has gone. You've had no continuity. Your skill positions, Tony was suspended or started out, all those different things go down by practice. Never once brought any of that stuff up. But has it been difficult, to perform the way you want to perform when there's so many moving parts still?
No, I wouldn't say that. I just think, we kind of hit on it after the Patriots game is, we've had some things that happened early in games that kind of got us off track, so we weren't in rhythm. And at that point, we're kind of playing behind instead of being able to, attack the way we want to in our game plan. I wouldn't say it's the continuity. That's an easy cop-out, but it's really not that.
You've always been a guy who lifted up your teammates. Do you know why has that not happened? You're not. Is it just a lack of playmaking?
It's hard to. I'm doing everything I can, vocally, and just trying to get these guys prepared, to lift them up and do my job, because I think being a quarterback, one of the most important things is making the guys around you better. But we have some things that haven't gone our way, some self-inflicted wounds, a lot of it. But you have to stay the course. I have to continue to be me, push them to be better, and everybody's focused right now. I wouldn't say that I'm going to change, stop trying to get those guys to be better around me, but I think more so now than ever, it has to be I'm counting on them, and you can count on me to do my job as well.
Today, Fred, you said that taking care of the ball is a quarterback's number one job, but right next to that is playing without fear, because you're never going to make the plays you need to make.
Yeah.
How hard has that been to balance?
To be honest with you, it's not real difficult. I can still play the way I need to. When he says play without fear, it's trusting your guys to be there in that spot. And so that's, me letting it loose, being on time, putting it in the right place, and having the communication with those guys throughout the week of here's where you need to be on time at this step, this depth, this width. So it's, taking care of the ball, but, letting it loose in the anticipation of where guys need to be. When you trust those guys to be there, I'm going to let it rip. And so we just haven't had, the same plays that we made last year, but I think we're very close.
Could you address where you feel you are in terms of chemistry with Odell?
One more time?
Could you address where you feel like you are in terms of chemistry with Odell?
I think we connected pretty well this past week. Obviously, the Patriots game, we had some things drawn up, but we were playing from behind the sticks. I think it's continued to improve, and we're only going to see that from here.
When he waved to you before that fourth down play, was that any kind of signal about man coverage or anything?
We talked about it, but I'm looking at other stuff at that point, so I didn't see it.
Hey, Baker, when you're talking about letting it rip, this might be related. Would you like to maybe take more shots? I mean, we saw you take a lot of shots down the field last year, and obviously in the Denver game, I think there was only one pass over 20 yards in the air.
Yeah. It'd be great to do that, but I think right now, just who we are offensively, we have to take what they're giving us. I think teams have done a pretty good job for the most part of taking away our deep shots. They're trying to make us play patient, and I think that's a good game plan for these guys coming in. They know we have a bunch of playmakers who are going to eliminate the big plays and try and make us play patient for 4 quarters. We'd like that, but right now we have to take the short stuff until they're really giving us those shots.
From a statistical standpoint, everyone's analyzing that right now. Now that we're at the half point of the season, the numbers are significantly off from what they were last year, red zone production. Have you been able to just come up with an explanation, if anything, for yourself of what's really different for you this year versus last year, considering you have Odell in the mix and it's the second year of this system?
Yeah. One, I'd say we're doing things a little differently than we had last year, just based on the pure install that we had. And two, I think we've been able to point out it's all the little things. When you get down in the red zone, all those windows are that much smaller. Guys close in because they don't have as much space to cover. It's just that much more critical for me to be on time, to have my feet in the right place, to have my eyes eliminating quick, and for our guys to be at the right depth and to move through those progressions. And like I said about the shot plays, teams are going to play a little bit more conservative in the red zone against us, try and hold us to field goals. So taking the plays that are there, I think is something that I can absolutely improve on going forward, and just we have to be more precise.
Do you feel like last week Odell was really supportive of this and he was tough. Eventually, this is all going to come together for you guys. But he also said it's time to turn it around between the two of you. A, what does that mean to you when he gets your back like that? And then two, what is preventing you guys from putting it together the way I think we all thought it was going to be the case?
No, obviously, whenever he says stuff like that, that's great to hear. To have the support of your teammates is something you always want to have, but to hear it come from that genuine aspect from him means a lot. And I think people had this picture perfect thing that it was going to be sunshine and rainbows, and he was going to have a whole lot of one-on-ones. It's Odell Beckham. He's going to have double coverage. We have to find ways to format things to get him the ball and force feed him early on to where he can make an impact before we can, have the perfect look to give him a shot play. And I think that's something that we learned the hard way. But I think as the weeks have gone on, we're continuing to improve on how to get the ball to him.
Do you see Hunt as a bigger asset in the passing game or the running game?
I'd say Kareem is just an all-around great player. we'll see as the week pans out of what we really want to do to utilize him. I think he does both the pass game and the run game. He's a threat in both.
Do you think it'll be a challenge to work him in? When we talk about Odell and everybody expected him to have this huge impact, I think people have similar expectations for Kareem, but is there a challenge to working him in and doing offense with Nick, with Odell and Jarvis?
I think there's going to be certain things we do, just to create plays for him, to get him going, to kind of knock the rust off a little bit. But also, we need to do our stuff and fit him in however we can. See how teams are going to play him, and then essentially adapt and react to that.
Are you aware how much attention your facial hair is received on social media? And is there any story behind changing it Sunday?
No, the quarterbacks had a Movember mustache, and the original thought for me, I do the handlebars. I was undefeated before Sunday with the handlebar mustache, so I shaved it off because I didn't deserve it.
In terms of the red zone, last year you guys scored the first 12 trips inside the red zone with Freddie. Would it be useful, or have you looked back at those 12 touchdowns in the red zone to try to generate some of that?
I think, conceptually, yeah, we can definitely look back and learn stuff from that. But I think we were just more precise on it. Everything seemed to click. And right now we're fighting through that, I guess, little adversity we're having in the red zone.